They are a team that is consistently in the playoffs. In fact, they have won 6 straight district championships. We're talking about the Weslaco Lady Panthers. And if they're going to continue that trend, so far they are 4-0 in district play. They will have to do it on the road, taking on their crosstown rivals, the Weslaco East Lady Wildcats. Hello everybody, Carlos Roberto along with Mike Gonzalez, and here we are. The basketball season is underway here at WISD, and the Weslaco Panthers once again atop of the district standings like they have done consistently over the years, and Weslaco East as well. Mike, the Lady Wildcats are having a successful year so far.
Yes, they are, Carlos. Both teams coming into this game red hot. Lady Panthers come in winners of 8 out of 9 games. Lady Wildcats winners of 3 straight district games, and are among the best in the district up to this point. Yeah,
right now at top of the standings you have the Weslaco Lady Panthers, who are 4-0 in district play, Mike, and 4-0, 19-6 overall. Right behind them, Edinburgh High at 3-1, 21-8. Pretty impressive, an overall record right there for the Lady Bobcats. Weslaco East, there they are, right there in the thick of it for a playoff spot. 3-1 so far in district play, 12-14. Then you have Vela, 3-2, 18-8. Donna North at 3-2, and Edinburgh North and Economides so far winless on the district season. But let's talk a little bit more about the Weslaco Panthers, Lady Panthers, because they are top of the district at 4-0. And Coach Fino, it seems like it doesn't matter who it is that she brings in, she's consistently done well. 13th season for Coach Fino.
And you know what, Carlos, the thing that is consistent is how they do it. Hard work, discipline, and defense. That's been the formula for all the years that she's been here at Weslaco High School, and that's continued regardless of who's been in the program, who's been out of the program. Nothing has changed, no matter what district they played in. It's led to 6 straight district championships. They're going for number 7 and are off to a great start.
Yeah, nothing has really changed for them. They lost Bri Peña last year. She was their senior leader. She was their scorer. But this year, they got players at multiple positions who could put the ball in the basket.
Right. I mean, it starts with Elena Cantu. She is the leader of this team. She's a post forward. She's a 3-year starter, physical. She brings a presence, is a very solid defender, can rebound, is also a shot blocker here, and has all that playoff experience. And then you have Jayla Lopez, a 3-year letterman here. Christian Padilla, only a junior, but guess what? She's a 3-year letterman too. Has 20 points against Edinburgh last game. And then probably the wild card, Carlos, is Lakeisha Saldivar, who missed all of last year with a torn ACL, but she's given the team a big boost this year, and it comes off a terrific game against Edinburgh, scoring 19 points, including 5 3-pointers.
As far as the Lady Wildcats are trying to get back into the postseason, Coach Cromer, he's been here at Weslaco East, it seems like forever. He's been here for 17 years, has Coach Chris Cromer, and he's trying to get his team back into the playoffs after being out for a couple of years.
He's hoping to do it here at 31-6A, which is a very competitive district. As we mentioned, last year was 1-13 in District 32-6A. But he told me before the season, Carlos, that this team is hungry. They're very, very hungry to get after it. And I mean, I think their tough non-district schedule is paying off a little bit. Now they're carrying some momentum, winners of 3 out of 4 in district play, and have done it with excellent defense. That's been their formula as well, as excellent defense, slow tempo game, low scoring game. And now they have a test tonight against the Lady Panthers, who they've never beaten.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at some of the top players for both these teams. Of course, Mike talked a little bit about Lopez, Cantu, and Padilla. Let's also talk about Caitlin Rodriguez for Weslaco East. She is really the catalyst for this team. Then you have Catherine Cadriel and Janelle Tancuma.
That's right. Caitlin Rodriguez, a 3-year letterman. The team captain, is averaging 15 points, 16 rebounds per game. Carlos, there's 32 minutes in a basketball game. She plays 31, so her minutes are heavy. So that tells you that Coach Cromer has a lot of confidence in her, and she carries a load. Very versatile, can play all 5 positions here. It's very solid in size. Stands at 5'6", can dribble, shoot, rebound, and defend. And then you mentioned Catherine Cadriel. And then we got to mention the twin sisters, Janelle and Jamie Tanguma. Both can shoot the ball very well, can dribble, are very scrappy players.
Yeah, they're a team that has gone to the playoffs in the past. It's just the past couple of years they just haven't been able to put it together. Of course, the Weslaco schools were in 32-6A. Now they're in 31-6A, and they feel like maybe they have a chance to make the postseason, and so far they're making that run.
They are, Carlos, and I agree with Coach Cromer in being that they are hungry. And I mean, they feel like they have not a monkey on their back, but just a chip on their shoulder. And I mean, that has to carry into tonight, into the rest of the season. This is only round one. But the good thing, Carlos, is that they're off to a great start, and that's very important if you want to make a playoff run, is to get those wins where needed. They've beaten Donna North, they've beaten Edinburgh North, they've beaten Edinburgh Economedes. Those are teams that they feel like they can beat, and hopefully down the road they can beat a quality team. And beating Wesco High tonight would be a statement for sure.
Absolutely. We still got about 7 minutes before tip-off here. Wesleco East versus Wesleco High. This is our first live broadcast of the basketball season. We'll have more as the season continues. Let's take a look at some of the big games that have taken place already, because we're in the thick of the season here for the girls basketball teams. And so far for Wesleco, the Lady Panthers, they have already been two of the top teams in the district. They beat Vela, and they also beat Edinburgh. And as far as Wesleco East is concerned, they come up with big victories over Economedes and Edinburgh North.
Yeah, for the Panthers, big wins over Vela and Edinburgh, but they also had some big-time wins in non-district over Tulsa Midway, Seguin, Corpus Christi King, twice, Cardinals. Those are out-of-valley teams with solid programs there. They beat Mission Vets, San Benito. You recall last year, lost to the Lady Greyhounds twice in district play, got a little bit of revenge there. McAllen Memorial, another big win there, because McAllen Memorial actually blew out the Panthers early in the season and got a little bit of revenge there. So just confidence-wise, you got to feel pretty good. And for the Lady Wildcats, it's just basically taking care of business in district play is what's been the story for the Wildcats.
As you mentioned, Mike, the Lady Wildcats are looking for their first victory against the Lady Panthers in the history of these two schools and this rivalry, and it is just that. I mean, this is a cross-town rivalry, so anything can happen in this game, although the Lady Panthers are the favorites coming into this contest.
Oh, absolutely. Even though they're on the road, they have to come in here in a hostile environment here. But in games past, the Lady Wildcats have proven that they can play with the Lady Panthers. But I mean, it's about execution. It's about making those bunny shots. And it always comes down to those little shots that are like 5 feet away, or layups, free throws. That's another thing to keep an eye on. The Lady Wildcats have to have that on their side to have a chance tonight.
What do you expect from the Lady Panthers? They always come out, and no matter how much talent that the Lady Panthers have, they always seem to play, like we talked about earlier,
right,
hard-nosed basketball style of play.
Yeah, no question about that, Carlos, and it all starts with defense. Defense creates turnovers, and turnovers create fast breaks, and that's when the Lady Panthers are at their best. And Coach Fino knows that her team isn't the biggest in the world. That's been the case for the last few years, yet they've been able to find a way to still succeed and to win district championships. That's been the formula. And knowing that the Lady Wildcats are not big themselves, that's where the Lady Panthers feel like maybe they can perhaps get some turnovers there, get some rebounds, and go on that fast break. Let the guards take over. And Lakeisha Saldivar is a key to this offense here. And last game, something that Coach Fino mentioned was that she needs Saldivar to shoot the ball, because she didn't do that in their last loss against Harlingen.
And if you watch Saldivar play, you'll see that she is just a tremendous athlete. She's the type of individual who can, probably run track, play softball, volleyball, whatever sport that she wants to play. Where was she last year, Mike?
She was injured. She had a torn ACL, and that's something Coach Fino, I remember, told me before the season that, my goodness, if we would have had her last year, we probably could have done a little bit more damage, but she's happy to have her back this year, and she's made an impact on the team, being that she's a senior.
Yeah, and I know that the Lady Panthers are always trying to get back to the Sweet 16. I mean, that is always their goal, further along, and we've seen it now in high school basketball here in the Rio Grande Valley. We have had teams now that have gone to the Final Four and have gone deep into the playoffs. And so the bar is high for the Lady Panthers.
No question about that. With the Lady Panthers, they've gone to the Sweet 16 4 times under Coach Fino. Last year, won the bi-district round, lost in the second round. And coming into this season, the Lady Panthers feel like they too have a chip on their shoulder. Just like the Lady Wildcats want to get back into the playoffs, well, the Lady Panthers want to get back to the Sweet 16.
All right, well, we are just about ready for tip-off. We do have some pregame introductions, and the national anthem will also take place. And then it'll be Joe Aguilar with the play-by-play, and Mike Gonzalez will be right there for color commentary. For Carlos Roberto and Mike Gonzalez, that is the K-West pregame show. The basketball game is up next.
instruction of the players, starting with the Lady Panthers. Sophomore, number 10, Kimmy Espinosa. Sophomore, number 13, Marceli Moreno. Sophomore, number 4, Danny Garza. Junior, number 11, Alexa Gallegos. Junior, number 1, Christian Padilla. Senior, number 2, Roberta Perez. Senior, number 24, Amy Castañeda. Now starting with the Lady Panthers. Junior, number 32, Jazz Sainz. Junior, number 15, Sabrina Selva. Senior, number 5, Leah Andu. Senior, number 23, Ada Lopez. Senior, number 25, Leticia Salazar. Lady Panthers are joined by Marcelo Latino, Narciso David Medina, Amy Hernandez, Susana Gonzalez, and Ashley Cavalli. And now, under the direction of head coach Chris Cromer and varsity assistant Mark Nobles, and assistant coaches Rolando Rodriguez, Juan Valdez, Jorge Valdez, and Sandra Foster, we present to you the Lady Wildcats. Freshman number 23, Elizabeth Carranza. Sophomore pose number 15, Jamie Martinez. Sophomore guard number 40, Danielle Castillo. Junior guard number 2, Alexia Martinez. Senior guard number 5, Brianna Flores. Captain, senior pose number 10, Catherine Gabriel. Senior pose number 50, Aubrey Alame. And now starting from the Lady Wildcats, junior guard number 1, Jamie Tanguma. Junior guard number 4, Janelle Tanguma. Junior guard number 11, Amber Salcedo. Junior pose number 22, Brianna Garcia. Captain senior forward number 3, Peyton Rodriguez.
Well, good evening and welcome to the campus of Weslaco East High School right here in Weslaco, Texas. Tonight, it is a battle between both high schools from Weslaco. It's the Weslaco Panthers taking on the Weslaco East Lady Wildcats. Both teams having a great season, so we expect a great ball game tonight. I am Joe Aguilar, joined by Mike Gonzalez, bringing you all the action right here for K-West.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Joe. The Weslaco High comes in 4-0 in district, 19-6 overall. Weslaco East 3-1 in district, winners of 3 straight, 12-14 overall, but that's after a tough non-district schedule. Lady Wildcats looking for their first ever win over Weslaco High, trying to do it here at home.
Yeah, they've got a lot of experience on this ball club. They were very young last year, and so several juniors starting tonight with a year of varsity experience under the belt. And of course, it all gets started with their senior, Caitlin Rodriguez, and of course the Weslaco Lady Panthers with a vast array of experience, especially deep playoff experience, which includes Sweet 16 appearances.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Last year, they got bounced out in the second round. They're very upset about that. They feel like they have the team this year to make another deep playoff run.
Lakeisha with the jump ball possession favors the Lady Panthers, and so Jada's gonna bring it across, gonna get it to Lakeisha. Lakeisha back to Jada, back to Lakeisha. Lakeisha for 3, and that one off the front iron, and Jasmine is able to hustle down and get the rebound. Jada is gonna travel, so he's gonna go over to the Lady Wildcats.
Lakeisha comes off a terrific game against Edinburgh last weekend, where she scored 19 points, including 5 3-pointers. Good all-around player.
Yeah, when Lakeisha gets hot, she gets hot. And speaking of Edinburgh, that's the only loss the Lady Wildcats have so far in district play. So the Lady Wildcats with the basketball. Tanguma down underneath to Saucedo. Back to Tanguma. Tanguma looking for Catherine underneath. She's going to get it to Amber. Back to Tanguma out on the right. We've got twin sisters Janelle and Jamie. So you'll hear Tanguma mentioned quite a bit in the ball game. Steal by the Lady Panthers. Signs going to drive the baseline, going to go up, and as she is going to be charged with a charge.
That's Rihanna Garcia there, giving up her body there on the block, giving up the charge. Great job there, Lady Wildcat basketball.
So Jasmine picks up the first foul of the night. So Jamie bringing it across the timeline for the Lady Wildcats to Caitlin. Caitlin on the baseline, off the glass, and she gets fouled. Good hustle there by Caitlin, and she's going to be fouled by Jasmine Signs. So Signs with 2 fouls already tonight. So Caitlin Rodriguez is going to go to the free throw line for the first time on either squad. That one goes in and out.
Something that's haunted the Lady Wildcats through the years against Wesco High. It's missing free throws and those little bunny shots from the block area here. So, you know, if the game is going to be close, they got to make some free throws.
Caitlin misses both of them. Aaliyah comes away with the rebound, gets it to Sabrina. Sabrina to Jada, and Jada will bring it across the timeline for the Lady Panthers. Jamie Tanguma on the defense there at the top of the key. Lakeisha with the basketball out to the left to Jasmine, to Sabrina, back to Jada. Jada looking to drive the lane, gets it out to Lakeisha. Lakeisha from beyond the arc, that one misses, and almost coming down with the rebound is Tanguma, but the ball is loose as she tussled with Aaliyah Cantu for the basketball. Last touch by Cantu, so they're going to say it's Lady Wildcat basketball. 6:30 to go here in the first, still no score.
Yeah, Jamie in position there, the rebound there, as you can see, she's not very big there, but she got to block out there to get that rebound, but fortunately for the Lady Wildcats, we're still able to get the ball back.
Jada with some tough defense there on Janelle Tanguma. Tanguma gets out to the left side to Amber. Amber with a running jumper. That one misses. Jada comes away with the rebound. Jada has Aaliyah down the court. Aaliyah going to go all the way to the hole. She gets that one to go, and she's going to go to the foul line.
Aaliyah using her body there, big and strong there, and just laid it up, drew the foul. Opportunity for a three-point play.
So that's going to be the first foul on the Lady Wildcats, and that one's going to be charged to Jamie Tanguma. Three-point play attempt by Aaliyah. She misses. 2-0 is the score. Lady Panthers lead with 6 minutes to go here in the first period. Janelle with the basketball. Gets it out to her right to Amber. Amber looking to get it to Jamie, and she does. Underneath has it is Rihanna. Rihanna gets it out to Jamie. Jamie misses, and Janelle comes away with the loose ball. She goes up, and she's going to be fouled and go down to the line for 2.
Great job there by Janelle getting that rebound there, went inside, got fouled, and another opportunity for the Lady Wildcats to get some free throws here.
That foul is going to be charged to Lakeisha Saldivar, her first foul of the night. The third team foul on the Lady Panthers, and Janelle Tanguma at the free throw line for 2. That one hits the back iron. So 0 for 3 are the Lady Wildcats from the free throw line so far here in this contest.
As always the case with twin sisters, one's going to be right-handed, the other one's left-handed, and Janelle, sir, you see there, shoots with her left side.
And she gets a second one to go, so she cuts the lead in half, 2-1. Lady Panthers lead in this one. Jada will bring it across the timeline to Lakeisha. Lakeisha back to Jada. Jada calling something, gets it back out to her left to Lakeisha. Jamie out there quickly for the defense. Jada looking to try to drive the baseline, and Caitlin with the good defense there. Amber applying some pressure to Aaliyah. Lakeisha from beyond the arc, that one short, and Caitlin Rodriguez with the rebound. Has Rihanna running down the court, but a little behind her, so can't go to the bucket, but able to retain possession of the basketball are the Lady Wildcats. Caitlin driving the baseline. 12-foot jumper, that one misses. Rebound Lady Panthers, but the ball is loose. And last touch by the Lady Panthers, so the Lady Wildcats will have the basketball.
Lady Panthers in an intense man defense. That's been the bread and butter for Coach Fina for all these years here.
Jasmine Signs will take a breather, and looks like they're going to bring in Kirsten Padilla. Ball is loose, goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Wildcats. Lady Panthers will have it, and Kirsten, who just joined us on the court, will inbound for the Lady Panthers.
Meanwhile, the Lady Wildcats are in a 2-3 zone. That's a zone that Coach Cromer has had for all these years, and at times the Lady Panthers have had difficulty against that zone defense.
Jada out to Kirsten. Kirsten inside to Sabrina. Sabrina to Aaliyah. Aaliyah right under the basket. Gets another bucket.
And let's give an assist there to Sabrina Cerda. Great look inside.
Yeah, great job knowing where Aaliyah was at. And Aaliyah doing a great job positioning herself for that bucket. 4-0 Lady Panthers lead. All 4 points coming off the hand of Aaliyah Cantu. Lady Wildcats with the basketball. Underneath to Rodriguez. Rodriguez a little too strong, but a good job with the rebound is Rihanna Garcia. She goes up strong and is fouled. Rihanna is fouled by Jada Lopez. Jada picking up her first foul of the night. That's going to be the 14th foul on the Lady Panthers, and that's going to send her to the free throw line. Rough start here at the charity stripe for the Lady Wildcats. First of 2 is missed by Rihanna. Here comes the second of 2. That one does go. So 2 of 6 from the free throw line are the Lady Wildcats, and they trail 4-2 here with 4 minutes to go in the opening period. Kirsten Padilla out to Lakeisha. Lakeisha to Jada. Jada gonna drive, trying to wiggle her way through the defense. She misses, gets her own rebound, and misses again. Ball is loose, and Jamie Tanguma tracks it down, and she's gonna bring it across the timeline for the Lady Wildcats. Lady Wildcats with the basketball. Caitlin has it, gonna get it back to Tanguma. Back to Caitlin. Caitlin to Janelle. Janelle gets it into the hands of Rihanna. Rihanna driving, has it stolen by Sabrina. Good defense there by Sabrina Garcia. Foul gonna be on the Lady Wildcats.
If you notice, Joe, Sabrina she didn't even jump. She just put her hands straight up. That's what the coaches tell you to do. And outstanding job, was able to get that block, force that turnover.
Jamie with a reach-in foul. Gonna pick up her second of the night. Danielle Castro will replace her. She'll take a little breather. Coach Cromer doing a good job of letting her know he appreciates that hustle. And as we are watching, Lakeisha drains a 3, and now it's a 7-2 ball game in favor of the Lady Panthers.
Nothing but net on that shot. Was from top of the key there, and that's what Coach Fino wants. Coach Fino wants Lakeisha to just be aggressive and shoot the basketball.
Caitlin trying to drive the lane, and another steal. That one by Aaliyah Cantu. Kirsten Padilla with the basketball to Jada Lopez to Sabrina. Back to Aaliyah. Sounds like that Sabrina to Aaliyah is going to be a big combination to deal with tonight. And 6 points for Sabrina. The Lady Panthers now lead 9-2 with 2:37 to go here in the ballgame.
Oh, that's another example there of terrific ball movement there. The Lady Panthers just looked for the open man there and just dissected the defense. And as mentioned, 9-2 Lady Panthers.
Yeah, 6 points for Aaliyah Cantu. 4 of those points have come by way of passes from Sabrina. The other 3 points have come by way of Lakeisha, as you were mentioning, Mike, that she took a 3 from the top of the key and hit nothing but net. 2 points for the Lady Wildcats have come from the charity stripe. They are 2 of 6 from the free throw line. Buzzer has just sounded, so we will come back from the timeout to live action. Lady Wildcats will inbound from the right side of the court, and they are going to inbound the pass to Danielle Castro. Danielle is going to give it to Rihanna Garcia, who will bring it across the Saucedo, who will bring it across the timeline, and she loses the basketball after Kirsten goes in, harasses her. She loses it, and they get the ball back to Kirsten, and she takes it to the hole, and she gets her first bucket of the night, and now the Lady Panthers lead 11-2 with 2:13 to go here in the first period.
Once again, defense leading to fast breaks there. Another steal there by Kirsten. Another easy layup.
And she misses, but there's going to be a foul. Janelle Tanguma doesn't give her an easy bucket, but she's going to send Kirsten to the line.
Kirsten, a 3-year letterman, only a junior though. So next year as a senior, she'll get to accomplish what very few can do as a 4-year player in this program.
She gets the first one to go. Amber Salcedo will take a breather. Aubrey Adame will replace her. Second of 2 free throws here for Kirsten. 2 for 2 from the line. She's got 4 points on the night. Extends the lead to 11 as the Lady Panthers now lead 13-2 with just under 2 minutes to go here in the opening period. Aaliyah Cantu comes across and takes that pass. And now the Lady Panthers with the basketball. Jada has it. Aaliyah from 12 feet gets that one to go. Aaliyah now has 8 points here in the opening period. 15-2 Lady Panthers.
Aaliyah just getting rewarded from her defensive presence there and a terrific ball movement there. Terrific job. Another assist as we see a nice layup there.
That is Aubrey Adame with the first field goal for the Lady Wildcats. 15-4 is the score. Kirsten running jumper, that one a little too strong. Good rebound there by Rodriguez.
We see Coach Cromer there, Coach Knuckles actually getting up and saying, slow things down, slow things down. Set up the offense.
Yeah, let's play Wildcat basketball. Little spin move there by Caitlin. Caitlin with a jumper, a little too strong. And a rebound there by Rihanna. She goes up, has it knocked away. Last touch by the Lady Panthers. They're going to say that it's going to be Lady Wildcat basketball.
Elia Cantu just waiting for her there. Did not jump, just put her arms up and got the block.
Adame has the ball taken away by Jada. Jada coming across. Has Kirsten going to say, nope, I'm going to take it all the way. Kirsten trying to come down with the rebound. Loses it, says, you know what, let's slow things down. So they're going to get it out to Lakeisha to the top. Jada into Aaliyah. Aaliyah with a turnaround. She has that one knocked away. And here comes Janelle. Janelle going to take this one coast to coast, a little too strong. And Rihanna with a good trailer rebound goes up and misses. She's going to be fouled.
Yeah, Janelle a little too strong there. Had an open lane there, but just a little too strong. Rihanna was there for the easy rebound. Gets fouled. Opportunity here for some shots.
Foul is going to be charged to Jada Lopez, and this is the second time Rihanna will be at the free throw line for the Lady Wildcats. She gets that one to go. She's 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Alexa going to replace Jada here for the Lady Panthers. Rihanna with the second of 2 free throws with 35 seconds to go here in the opening period. She gets the second one to go. Now she has 3 of 4 from the free throw line. All 3 points for her tonight have come by way of the free throw line. 15-6 is your score. Lady Panthers leading. 30 seconds to go here in the opening period. Alexa with the basketball to Lakeisha. And Aubrey with a great steal there. And here comes Kirsten taking it right back. She's going to go up, misses off the glass, a little too strong. And Rihanna with the rebound, going to get it to Aubrey. And Aubrey's going to get it into the hands of Janelle Tanguma. 7 seconds. Tanguma to Rodriguez. That one is knocked away by Kirsten. So the Lady Wildcats will inbound from across the court with 4 seconds to go in the opening period.
That's plenty of time, Joe, to get a good look, to run a play here and get a good look and a shot.
Rodriguez dribbling on the baseline, trying to get a shot off, looking for a foul, doesn't get either of the 2. Buzzer sounds, we have played 1, and the score at the end of the first period, it is the Lady Panthers 15, Lady Wildcats 6. We'll be right back with second period action right here on K-West.
Weslaco ISD All-Day Pre-K, where every child has a unique way of learning. Through fun activities, we encourage your child's creativity and compassion. At Weslaco ISD, our TEA certified teachers provide the highest standard of education along with social and emotional learning. Come join our family and one of the many elementary schools recognized with numerous distinction designations for their academic programs. Weslaco ISD, All-Day Pre-K, the right choice.
Welcome back to Weslaco East High School right here on the gymnasium at Weslaco East High School. A good game here between the Lady Panthers and the Lady Wildcats. Both teams having a great season thus far. Lady Panthers undefeated, and the Lady Wildcats with only one loss here in district play thus far. I am Joe Aguilar, joined by Mike Gonzalez here, bringing you the action for K-West. Second period just underway. Lady Wildcats inbound, and Janelle with the basketball. Looking to get it to Caitlin. She does. Caitlin off the right side, dribbling. Going to take an 8-foot jumper. That one misses, a little too strong. And Aaliyah Cantu with the rebound, and he put it in the hands of Kirsten Padilla. Padilla will bring it across the timeline. Little crossover dribble, runs into her own teammate and causes her to travel. So turnover, and now the Lady Wildcats with the basketball.
Yeah, I don't think Kirsten expected Aaliyah to walk by her and ran into her, and that forced too many steps there in a turnover.
Turnover, so now the Lady Wildcats with the basketball. Janelle looking for something to happen, looking for some help. Now she's going to get it into the hands of Danelle Castro. Castro loses it as she tries to get it to Caitlin, and Kirsten comes away with it, gets it to Alexa. Alexa has it knocked away. Good defense there by Rodriguez.
Yeah, great defense there by the Lady Wildcats. Looked like Lady Panthers were going to get an easy layup there. And great pass there by Kirsten Padilla.
So Wildcats making a little change. Amber Salcedo comes back onto the court for the Lady Wildcats. Hey Alexa, how about a three? And she obliges.
Yeah, she's like, okay, don't give me the two, I'll take the three. Gets her first points of the night.
18-6 is the score, just under 7 minutes to go here in the second period. Rodriguez, 8-foot jumper. That one bounces, doesn't fall, and Aaliyah Cantu with the rebound for the Lady Panthers. Lakeisha, long pass to Kirsten Padilla. Padilla all the way out to the left to Alexa. Alexa gets it back into the hands of Lakeisha. Back around to Kirsten. Good passing there by the Lady Panthers. Down underneath to Sabrina. Sabrina misses, and Caitlin Rodriguez with a rebound for the Lady Wildcats. Salcedo from three-point land. That one misses. And underneath to clean up is Aubrey Adame. She has her second bucket of the night. 18-8 is the score.
Right place at the right time. Off the miss. There was no defender there. Easy layup.
Lakeisha from three-point land, a little too strong. And again, Caitlin Rodriguez with the rebound for the Lady Wildcats. Out to the right corner is Aubrey. Amber. Three-point shot attempt missed, out of bounds. Lady Panther basketball.
Yeah, they dared Aubrey to take that shot there, left her open. She took it, fell a little short.
Jada comes in to replace Sabrina, and Rihanna Garcia will take a breather. And Catherine Cadriel will come onto the court for the first time tonight for the Lady Wildcats. Inside to Kirsten. Kirsten trying to get it to Aaliyah, but in that process, travel, so turnover goes to the Lady Wildcats.
Yeah, too many steps, probably because at the very last second she realized there was two Lady Wildcats there and probably didn't want to throw it, but just, yeah, that little hesitation will cause you to travel.
Lady Wildcats with the basketball, bringing it across is going to be Amber Salcedo. Underneath, trying to get it to Rodriguez. Kirsten tying her up. They're going to say jump ball. Possession area arrow points to the bench of the Lady Panthers, so they'll bring it out, and Jada will bring it across the timeline.
That's just a little thing that Kirsten Padilla is very good at, just forcing those little jump balls, little turnovers. Possession arrow, Lady Panthers.
Kirsten for three. That one a little too strong. Ball is tracked down by Aubrey Adame. Salcedo going to bring it down. She's going to say, nope, let's slow it down. Cadriel to the hole. Little too strong, but they're going to say she traveled.
Nope, I think they called a foul.
Oh, they did?
They called a block, it looks like.
You are right. They're going to say foul on the Lady Panthers. That one's going to be on Jada Lopez. So the Lady Wildcats will retain possession of the basketball. Rodriguez from the corner. She misses, but Adame there to clean it up again. Good job there. Rebounding and then going up strong. Aaliyah Cantu with the rebound goes up. She's going to be fouled.
Once again, Aubrey at the right place at the right time. Right place at the right time. Just uses her body, uses her strength to get that rebound, goes up strong, and gets another easy basket.
They're going to call a foul on Jamie Tanguma. She picks up 3 tonight. That's going to send Aaliyah to the line to shoot 2. She gets the first one to go.
The Lady Panthers 3 out of 4 from the charity stripe. That's a very good percentage there.
That they have. So here goes Aaliyah for the second of 2. Off the front iron, she misses one of 3. Excuse me. From the free throw line is Aaliyah Cantu. Rodriguez brings it across for the Lady Wildcats. She's going to get it to Janelle. Janelle, the left-handed of the 2 Tanguma twins. Back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez has it knocked away by Jada, but she gets it right back. And the Lady Wildcats are going to call a timeout. So with 4:27 to go here in the second period, it's going to be the Lady Wildcats 10, Lady Panthers 19. We're going to stay here through this timeout.
Yeah, we see Coach Cromer there calling a timeout there. Something to keep an eye on, Joe. Kaylin Rodriguez has not scored up to this point. She comes into tonight averaging 15 points per game. So you wonder if Coach Cromer perhaps will draw a play for her, try to get her more involved, and cut this margin here.
Well, speaking of the Lady Wildcats, they've got 10 points tonight, and 6 of the points have come off the bench as Aubrey has come and made her presence known here in this game, not only with rebounds, but also going right back up to the bucket and getting those high percentage shots to go.
Yeah, and if you can make those, Joe, I mean, those what make the difference sometimes from a win to a loss there. And historically, the Lady Wildcats at times have problems with those.
Caitlin takes a 3-point shot attempt. That one a little long. Jada comes away with it, finds Aaliyah Cantu under the basket. Aaliyah going up strong. She misses, but she's fouled. We'll see who they call that one on. They're going to call that one on Aubrey. That's going to be her first foul tonight. So that's going to send Aaliyah Cantu to the line for the 3rd time in the contest here.
You got to give credit to Jada Lopez. That great look inside.
She gets the first one to go. So she's got another one coming. That one is short. Sabrina trying to track it down. She cannot, so the Lady Wildcats will have the basketball. She is 2 of 5 from the free throw line, is Aaliyah Cantu, and she's got 10 points tonight. 20-10 is your score, 4:16 to go here in the first half. Janelle Tanguma bringing it across the timeline for the Lady Wildcats. She stops her dribble and is being harassed by Lakeisha. Gets it to Rodriguez, and Kirsten comes away and steals it, and she's going to take it coast to coast and drop that one for her 6th point of the night. 22-10 is now your score with under 4 minutes to go.
Kirsten, another terrific job there, reading the defense there, getting that steal. Saw nobody in front of her. Easy layup.
Well, you talked about her being a 3-year letterman on this Lady Panther basketball team, and she's just a junior, so you've got to chalk that up to experience.
Yeah, no doubt about that, experience and anticipating what your opponent is going to do there.
So ball goes out of bounds. Lady Wildcats will have the basketball. Janelle going across the other side of the court. Here comes Jada to apply some pressure. She's going to get it out to Caitlin. Caitlin to Saucedo. Saucedo looking to get something going, but she doesn't. Gets it out to Aubrey. Aubrey misses, and the ball is loose, and Catherine Chait will get that one. And she tries to get it back to Saucedo, but that one a little too far for her to get both hands on, and the Lady Panthers come away with the loose ball. Jada has the basketball to Kirsten, back to Jada. Underneath to Aaliyah. Aaliyah a little too strong. Sabrina trying to get the rebound, but she in turn knocks Caitlin to the ground, so she's going to pick up her first foul of the night.
Great look inside to Aaliyah Cantu. Aaliyah unfortunately missed that little shot there from the paint area. And Lady Wildcats here still hanging on. It's the deficit is 12. They are in the bonus though, so something to keep an eye on.
Yeah, they knocked Caitlin down to the ground, and Caitlin knew they were in the bonus because she hustled down to the free throw line. So Caitlin will be shooting free throws here. Here's their second time to the charity stripe. It'll be a 1-and-1 free throw shooting opportunity for the Lady Wildcats. She gets the first one to go, and that is her first point of the night.
Sometimes a free throw will get you going. First points are always hardest to get. And so point number 1 here.
She earned herself a second shot. That one hits off the front iron. Kirsten Padilla with the rebound. 22-11 is your score. 3 minutes to go here in the second period. Kirsten gets it out to Jada. Jada back to Kirsten. Out to the right corner is Lakeisha, but they're going to turn it around and go all the way back around to the left side. Jada back to Lakeisha on the right side. Lakeisha with a three-point shot attempt, and Aaliyah comes away with the rebound, but they're going to say she got hit on the arm.
Leah with a great rebound there, using her strength there, drew the foul, but
Rihanna Garcia is going to be charged with that foul, and that is her first of the night. Non-shooting foul, so the Lady Panthers will inbound. Jada driving. She takes a running jumper off balance, off the glass, and in the hole. Jada with her first points of the night extends the lead 24-11 with 2.5 minutes to go here in the second period.
yeah, it was kind of one of those excuse me shots. Found the lane, just drove in and off balance, throws it up. Got the friendly shot off the glass there.
That pass intended for Saucedo, just a little too far in front of her, so that one sails out of bounds, and it's going to be Lady Panther basketball. Couple of substitutions. Janie Martinez coming onto the court for the Lady Wildcats, and Danny Garza coming onto the court for the Lady Panthers. Both ladies making it onto the court for the first time here tonight. Inbound pass, clock is started. 2:20 to go here in the second period, and Jada Lopez with the basketball. 24-11 is the score. Lady Panthers leading this one. Jada, double team, dribbles her way out of that one, gets it to Kirsten. Kirsten out to the corner to Lakeisha, gets it underneath to Aaliyah, and Aaliyah continues to make those high percentage shots. She now has 12 points tonight. 26-11 is the score with under 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, Lady Wildcats was trying to put some pressure there with a trap there, but Lady Panthers reading it. Great defense, good ball movement, and a great steal there by Leah Cantu.
Yeah, Leah, after a bucket, comes away with the steal. Trying to get it to a dashing Danny Garza down the lane, but she's not able to come away with a cleanly loose ball, and it's going to be Lady Wildcat basketball.
And Saldivar, going back to the last score there, Saldivar with a terrific assist there, giving Aaliyah Cantu the easy basket.
They've been doing a good job of getting the ball down to Aaliyah underneath the basket. Lady Wildcats with the basketball. They trail 26-11, a minute 22 to go here in the second period. Janelle Tanguma with the basketball. Out to Castillo. Castillo looking to get something going for the Lady Wildcats. Lakeisha with the defense, out to Caitlin. Caitlin dribbling down to the baseline. She goes up, loses the basketball, looking for a foul, but none called. Ball last touched by the Lady Panthers, so the Lady Wildcats will keep the basketball.
Got a minute and 2 left here, so let's see if the Wildcats can finish strong here.
Caitlin, 12-footer, that one off the glass, a little too strong. She gets her own rebound, but she gets it into the hands of Rihanna Garcia. That one misses as well. This time Jada Lopez with the rebound. She'll bring it across the timeline to Kirsten. Kirsten for 3. That one a little too strong. Aaliyah with the rebound, loses it. Ball is loose, and Lakeisha comes away with it. Out to the top to Jada. 35 seconds to go here. Underneath to Danny Garza. That one off the back iron and in. Danny with her first points of the night. And now the score is 28-11. Lady Panthers leading.
Biggest lead for the Lady Panthers here, pulling away here with a great last few minutes here with a run.
Janelle driving. She goes up for the shot. She gets fouled. They're going to call it on Aaliyah Cantu. She gets charged with her first foul of the night. They're going to send Janelle to the line for 2. That's her second visit to the free throw line. 1 of 2 in the first period in her first visit. She misses the first one.
So since the Lady Wildcats cut the margin to 18-10, Lady Panthers have gone on a 10-1 run. Finished strong here in the second half.
Sabrina Cantu back onto the court for the Lady Panthers. Aaliyah Cantu, what did I say? Sabrina Cerda, I'm sorry, I said Cantu. Sabrina Cerda back to the court for the Lady Panthers. 28-12, 6 seconds left. Lady Panthers playing for the last shot. Underneath to Danny. Danny loses it. And away with the basketball is the Lady Wildcats, but unable to get it across the timeline. So the buzzer sounds to say that we are officially at halftime. Halftime score is the Lady Panthers 28, Lady Wildcats 12. We'll be back with second half action right here on WEHS.
Talk to your counselor about CTE courses that provide academic credit in science, math, English, fine arts, and speech. Weslaco ISD, the right choice for CTE.
Welcome back to Weslaco East High School. We are in the gymnasium at Weslaco East High School as the Lady Panthers are taking on the Lady Wildcats. I am Joe Aguilar, joined by Mike Gonzalez, bringing you all the action from this big game here between both high schools from Weslaco.
Yeah, it's been a terrific game for the Lady Panthers. They've pretty much dominated from the get-go here, jumped out with a big lead to start the game. I think it was 4-1, 2-1, 4-1, but they haven't trailed. They basically took over midway through the first quarter and haven't looked back.
Yeah, 28-12 is your halftime score as we begin the third period. 15 points in the first period, 13 points in the second period for the Lady Panthers. The Lady Wildcats have had 6 in the first and 6 in the second. Leading all scorers tonight is Aaliyah Cantu with 12. She's followed by Kirsten Padilla, who has 6, and Kirsten coming off the bench tonight. Underneath, Sabrina trying to get it to Aaliyah. That was a big combination early on in the game. Quick foul there. That one is going to be called against Sabrina Cerda. That is her second foul tonight. Non-shooting foul, so the Lady Wildcats have it. A pass all the way across the court from Jamie to her sister Janelle, but a little miscommunication there. That one goes out of bounds, and it's a turnover for the Lady Wildcats. So the Lady Panthers will bring it back across the timeline. That's going to be Kirsten Padilla for the Lady Panthers. Padilla to Lakeisha. Lakeisha to Jasmine. Jasmine back to Kirsten. Lakeisha looking for Aaliyah underneath, but the Wildcats in that 2-3 zone defense getting down there quick, not allowing that pass to happen. Lakeisha from three-point land, that one a little short. Rebound, Caitlin Rodriguez. Caitlin doing some good rebounding here. Gets it underneath to Saucedo, and what a shot there as she goes to the hole strong for her first bucket of the night. 28-12 is the score.
It all starts with Caitlin Rodriguez off of that rebound. bringing it up the court there, looking for her man. Easy layup. Great start for the Lady Wildcats.
Jasmine out to the corner to Lakeisha. Lakeisha says, nope. Let me get it back to Kirsten. Kirsten trying to get it to Jasmine, and Jasmine looking for someone coming in the paint, but that one looked like a pinball machine. That one went off the Lady Wildcats, off the Lady Panthers, off the Lady Wildcats, and finally off the Lady Panthers, so it's going to be turnover, and the Lady Wildcats now have the basketball.
Yeah, Leah Cantu tried to save it in, but wasn't able to. Good all-around game for Aaliyah in addition to her points. Also has 5 rebounds and 4 steals.
A little too much movement there from Amber Saucedo. It's a turnover via a travel.
Yeah, so then we got 2 turnovers out of 3 possessions for the Lady Wildcats. They got to take care of the basketball.
6:05 to go here in the third. Lady Panthers lead this one by a score of 28-14. Kimmy Espinosa now on the court for the Lady Panthers. First time we mentioned her name tonight. Aaliyah, she gets it to Aaliyah down underneath. Aaliyah misses, not something we've heard a lot. Ball is stripped away as Caitlin gets the rebound by Lakeisha. Lakeisha has it back, gets it to Kimmy. Kimmy with a 6-footer, a little too hard off the back iron, misses the rebound, and it goes out of bounds. And the Lady Wildcats now have the basketball.
Yeah, a few opportunities there to get a bucket there. Didn't work out for them. Got a rebound there, a second chance shot, and couldn't convert. So the Lady Wildcats trying to get back in it is 28-14.
Caitlin Rodriguez will bring it across, gets it out to Janelle. Janelle out to the left side, gets it to Aubrey. Aubrey back to Janelle. Aubrey looked like she wanted to take a shot, but Sabrina gets her hands up in there and denies her a clean shot. Caitlin gets it back to Janelle. Janelle looking out to her left side, and she's looking for Rihanna, but they're gonna get it back to Aubrey up on top.
Caitlin Rodriguez with only 1 point, Joe. Let's see if keep an eye on her to be maybe a little more aggressive here in the third and fourth quarter.
And she does. 16-footer, that one a little too strong off the glass, and the rebound by the Lady Wildcats. Good job by Rihanna tracking that one down. Aubrey getting it out to Saucedo. Saucedo underneath to Caitlin. Caitlin turnaround jumper. That one off the glass too strong, but a good job by Aubrey with the rebound, but she can't get that one to go, and here come the Lady Panthers.
A few opportunities there for the Lady Wildcats, just couldn't finish there.
Good job by the defense, and Rihanna comes away with the loose ball. Janelle gonna bring it across the timeline. Good defense there by the Lady Wildcats. Looking for some help is Janelle. She gets some from Aubrey. Aubrey saying, hey, someone come up and give me a hand here. Janelle does just that, so she's got the basketball, looking to call a play. Gets it to Saucedo. Saucedo out to her right. In the corner is Aubrey. Aubrey underneath to Caitlin, and Coach Cromer calls a timeout. So we're going to stay here with that timeout.
You see Coach Cromer there talking to, trying to get her number that looks like Caitlin Rodriguez. They're just instructing her and trying to motivate her to get going a little bit. She's being a little more aggressive, as we noticed here already, with 2 shot attempts here early in the third quarter here. And so just a little tweak there and a tweak there, and just trying to get the team going.
Well, we've played just about 2 minutes here in the third period. No points dropped by the Lady Panthers. The only bucket thus far here in the third has come off the hands of Amber Saucedo.
Yeah, and I mean, so the Wildcats need to do a little bit more of that. You know, try to stop the Lady Panthers from scoring, which they've done up to this point. But they also got to convert in their possessions.
Yeah, they've had a couple of good looks at the basket, just haven't got anything to go. And so we're going to come back from the timeout. Lady Wildcats will have the basketball. Coach Cromer drawing up a play there for his Lady Wildcats, trying to get them back into this ball game. So here we go back to live action on the court. Saucedo will inbound. She's going to get it out all the way across the court to Caitlin. Caitlin with a 3-point shot attempt. That one off the front iron. And Aubrey with the rebound. And it falls into the hands of Kirsten Padilla. Well, actually, it fell into the feet of Kirsten Padilla. But one of those feet were out of bounds. So it's going to be Lady Wildcat basketball.
And the reason for that is because Aubrey was fighting for that ball, got it in. And we see Caitlin Rodriguez with another shot attempt.
And underneath is Rihanna Garcia with the rebound. She gets it back out to the top to Janelle. Janelle back to Caitlin, but she can't handle that one cleanly. And the ball is loose, and she gets it back. So she gets it to Rihanna. Rihanna looking for Aubrey. Aubrey driving the lane off the glass, and that one misses. Little too strong, and Janelle with some good hustle. Rihanna with the basketball. She's tied up by Lakeisha.
And possession arrow is going to go to Westlaco, but yeah, great job, Janelle, on the hustle, saving that ball from going out of bounds, bringing it back in.
Yeah, great job there by both ball clubs hustling to get that ball. Lakeisha ties it up, and as you mentioned, Mike, possessionary arrow points to the bench of the Lady Panthers, so they now have the basketball. And Jada calling the play and gets it going here in the third. Still no points coming from the Lady Panthers in the third period, and we've got 3:15 to go. Jada to Lakeisha. Lakeisha looking for Aaliyah, but can't find her. But guess who's underneath wide open? It's Sabrina. She has it knocked away, and Aubrey Adami comes away with the basketball.
Not only can she rebound and hustle, she can block shots. Great job there.
Lady Wildcats doing a great job stopping the offensive firepower of the Lady Panthers, but they just haven't gotten any buckets, or except they've won.
And it was by that young lady right there, but couldn't convert there.
Yeah, she misses. Saucedo does, and the ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Lady Panther basketball. 2:43 to go here in the third period. Jada Lopez will bring it across the mid-court line for the Lady Panthers. She gets it out to Kimi Espinosa. Lakeisha out to Jada. Jada all the way across the court to Lakeisha. Lakeisha for three. That one misses, and Rihanna tracks down the rebound. She gets it to Caitlin. Caitlin to Janelle. Janelle driving. Kimmy defense, and Sabrina comes across to help her, and Janelle loses it, and Kimmy comes away with the loose ball. It is gonna go, no, they're gonna call a foul on Aubrey, on Aubrey Saucedo. Aubrey Adame, she'll pick up her second foul of the night. So it's gonna be a non-shooting foul. That's gonna be the first team foul in the second half.
The Lady Wildcats playing terrific defense, but so are the Lady Panthers here, holding Westlaco East to only 14 points as we only have, 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Underneath is Sabrina. Sabrina gets the first bucket for the Lady Panthers here in the second half. So the score is now 30-14 in favor of the Lady Panthers.
So in addition to her points, rebounds, steals, blocks, give an assist to Aaliyah Cantu there with a great pass inside.
Great night for Aaliyah. Aaliyah, one of those leaders on this ball club. She is a senior. Tanguma with the inbound to Tanguma. Janelle trying to find an open spot, but Lady Panthers collapse on her defensively, so she gives it out to the top to her sister. Jamie dribbles it all the way across the court, and it's stolen by Jada. Jada driving down the court. Caitlin with the defense. Caitlin and the rebound. Good job there by Caitlin to force a bad shot and come away with the rebound. Loose ball, and Caitlin is hustling to get it. Jump ball, so it's going to be Lady Wildcat basketball.
Yeah, Caitlin is having a tough night shooting the basketball, but still there hustling, still getting those rebounds, those steals. And right now we see her dive for the ball, and she's a little banged up. We hope she's okay. They're going to check her out right now.
There's an official timeout on the court. We're going to take one with them. We got 1:17 to go here in the third. 30-14, Lady Panthers lead this one. We'll be right back right here on K-West.
Westlaco ISD graduates receive more than $4 million in college scholarships, including dozens who will play college sports. More than 900 received a certification and are ready for the workforce or continuing their education. Over 400 honor graduates will have opportunities to study at top-tier universities. And we are proud of our scholars graduating from medical school, law school, business school, and Ivy League universities. Westlaco ISD, the right choice for high school and beyond.
You know, we're talking about Aaliyah, and Aaliyah, a good volleyball player and a good basketball player. Very integral part of the success of the Lady Panthers in both sports.
Yeah, absolutely. That's another example right there of a good athlete right there.
Welcome back to live action right here on YouTube Live. K-West bringing you this great game between the Lady Panthers and the Lady Wildcats. 30-14 is the score. Lady Panthers lead this one. 1:04 left to go here in the third. Underneath to Rihanna, but she's going to be pushed by Aaliyah, is what I saw. We'll see what they call. And they saw the same thing I saw. So Aaliyah is going to pick up her second foul of the night.
Yeah, things are getting a little physical down there in the paint, the block area. Leah with her strong body there.
Inbound pass to Aubrey. Aubrey gets it out to Tanguma. She can't get it, but there to clean up is Rihanna. Rihanna get a bucket for the Lady Wildcats. She now has 5 points on the night. 30-16 is the score. On the other end of the court, as they bring down the ball quickly, Kim Espinosa misses the basket, and away with the rebound is Saucedo, and the Lady Wildcats with the basketball. Here comes Tanguma on her right side. Saucedo on the baseline, gets denied, gets it back out to Tanguma. Tanguma for three, that one is short, and Jada Lopez with the rebound. Under 30 seconds to go here in the third. Is going to bring it coast to coast, and that one a little too strong, and with the rebound is Adame. 30-16, under 20 seconds to go here in the third. Knocked away by Jada. Tanguma looking for some help. Jump ball, she's tied up, and I believe it's going to be Lady Panther basketball.
Oh, both teams hustling out there, going after the basketball here. Jump ball, possession error to Westlaco. We got 11 seconds left, so let's see if they hold for the last shot.
Jada's going to inbound. She says, hey, somebody's got to come out for the basketball, and Alexa does just that. Alexa gets it out to Lakeisha. Lakeisha back to Jada. Alexa from the right corner. That one a little short. Off the front iron, goes out of bounds. Less than 1 second left to go. It's going to be Lady Wildcat basketball. 30-16 is the score. Only 2 points in this third period for your Lady Panthers. Into Saucedo. Saucedo got to get it off quickly, and she does not. Buzzer sounds. So at the end of three, it is the Lady Panthers 13, the Lady Wildcats 16. We'll be back with fourth period action right here on KWES. Welcome back to the Westlaco East High School Gymnasium as KWES bringing you this great ball game between the front runners in 31-6A. Lady Panthers all alone at the top. Lady Wildcats in second place tied with Edinburgh High, and they come in with a 3-1 record. 30-16 is your score. Lady Panthers leading this one. Lady Wildcats with the basketball. Saucedo getting it underneath to Adame. Adame off the glass, a little too strong, but Rihanna fighting for the rebound. Janelle taking that one from three-point land. That one goes a little too strong, out of bounds, and it's going to be Lady Panther basketball.
Lady Panthers, we saw a little earlier, coming with a little bit of pressure there on that half-court defense there. The Lady Wildcats were trying to move the ball around. Got a shot off, just didn't work out.
So Lady Panthers with the basketball. Signs to Lopez, back to Signs, out to Lakeisha. Saldivar gets it back to Jasmine, to Jada. Just swinging it around the perimeter are the Lady Panthers, trying to create something underneath. And they bring it all the way across, but that one is intercepted by Rihanna Garcia. Good job there by the Wildcats. Lady Wildcats, as we've been talking about tonight, playing some great defense.
And here they are again with a little pressure there.
That one is a little long, and the ball is loose, and it's retrieved by the Lady Panthers. Jasmine gets it to Lakeisha. Lakeisha misses, and coming to clean it up is Jada Lopez. Jada Lopez with only 4 points tonight now extends the lead to 16. 32-16 is the score. Lady Panthers leading this one with 6:30 to go in the ball game. That pass a little errant off the foot of Adame. She's able to try to get both hands on it, but just cannot. Goes out of bounds. But they're going to say that it was last touched by the Lady Panthers.
And we see a lot of substitutions now here by both teams.
Lady Wildcats with the basketball. Caitlin Rodriguez comes back onto the court. Always good to see that after she was attended to because of her knee. Jada Lopez going to the hole. She's going to be fouled. That one does not fall, so she's going to go to the line for 2. They're going to call the foul on Janelle Tanguma. That is just her second foul here tonight. Very few fouls here in the second half. Jada Lopez at the line for the first time tonight. She's got 4 points.
And not only that, Joe, this is the team's first free throw attempt since the 4:17 mark of the second quarter, so it's been a while.
Gets the first one to go, so she now has 5 points tonight. Second one misses. Caitlin with the rebound. Gets it to Jamie Tanguma. Some pressure there from Kirsten and Lakeisha, but they're able to break the press, but Aaliyah with the steal finds Kirsten wide open. Kirsten off the glass, gets that one to go. She now has 8 points tonight as the Lady Panthers extend their lead. Now the score is 35-16.
And the Lady Panthers sticking to that pressure defense here. See Saldivar and Jada Lopez there.
And Jada knocks it out of the hands of Jamie. So it's going to stay in the hands of the Lady Wildcats. 5:43 left in this ball game. Lady Wildcats with the basketball. Jamie will inbound it, gets it to Caitlin. Caitlin driving on the baseline. They're going to say it's a blocking foul on Sabrina. Non-shooting foul. Sabrina's third of the night. That is only the third team foul in the ball game.
And Caitlin was trying to go around through the baseline there. Felt like her quickness could beat her.
Inside to Cadriel. Cadriel puts that one up. It's knocked away by Jada. They're going to say Jada was the last one to touch it, so the Lady Wildcats will keep the ball. 5:35 left in this ball game. Tanguma to Caitlin. Caitlin from three-point land. That one is tipped by Aaliyah. Last touch by the Lady Wildcats, though, so the Lady Panthers will gain possession of the basketball. 35-16 is the score. Clock running, 5:24 left in this game. Kirsten Padilla to Lakeisha. Inside to Sabrina, to Aaliyah. Aaliyah to Kirsten. Kirsten wasn't anticipating the pass, so that one goes in and out of her hands, and it's a turnover, so the Lady Wildcats now have the basketball.
Yeah, you're right about that, Joe. I think Kirsten thought that Aaliyah was going to shoot the basketball, but Aaliyah felt like that Padilla would have a better opportunity to make that basket, but no, it's a turnover.
So Alexa Gallegos back on the court. Kirsten will take a breather. Lady Wildcats with the basketball. A little double team down there. Janelle loses the basketball, and now the Lady Panthers have it. Here comes Jada Lopez. She gives it to Lakeisha. Lakeisha, little head move on the baseline. She misses. Aaliyah with the rebound and gets that one to go. Aaliyah a little quiet here in the second half. That's her first field goal of the second half. Now she has 14 points in the ball game, extends the lead. 37-16 is your score with 4:42 to go in the ball game.
Right place at the right time. The ball off the rim. Aaliyah in great position there, getting that rebound down, going back up strong. And as you mentioned, first field goal of the second half. She did her damage in the first half.
Janelle being tangled up there in the corner. Jump ball is what is called by the referees, and of course the possessionary arrow points to the bench of the Lady Panthers, so they'll inbound the basketball.
So as you can see, the Lady Panthers are really causing problems there with that half-court trap defense there. The Lady Wildcats haven't been able to break it or to handle it.
Some perimeter passing from the Lady Panthers. Trying to create something underneath, but a good job there from Catherine as she is guarding Sabrina underneath. Three-point shot by Lakeisha misses. Aaliyah with the rebound, and Aubrey comes away with the basketball, and they're going to call a foul on Lakeisha. Lakeisha picks up her second foul of the night. That is the 14th foul in the second half charged to the Lady Panthers. So it's a non-shooting foul with 4:06 to go here in the ball game. 37-16 is your score. The Lady Panthers lead this one. Double team. Catherine Cadriel gets the pass from Tanguma, but she can't get both hands securely on it. Ball is loose on the ground, and they're going to say it is Lady Panther basketball.
Once again, Aliyah Cantu right in the middle of it. Quiet third quarter, quiet for most of the second half, but now in this fourth quarter is making her presence known again.
3:47 to go in the ball game. 37-16 is your score. Lady Panthers are leading. Jada gets it to Alexa. Alexa out to Jada. Again, they're going to slow this one down. 3:33 to go. 37-16 is the score. Alexa from three-point land. That one a little too strong. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Panthers. Turnover goes to the Lady Wildcats.
From our angle here, I thought maybe that ball had a chance to go back in after the missed shot there, but
It hung.
Yeah, I guess it was a little on the left side.
It hung up in the air for a little while. 3:20 left in the ball game. Here comes Tanguma, bringing it across the timeline. Gets it out to her sister Jamie. Twin sisters. Adame, 16-foot jumper. That one goes. Adame now has 8 points tonight.
You gotta be proud of her play tonight. Coach Cromer, I'm sure he is. She's had a very, very good, solid game.
30
off the bench.
Yes. 37-18 is the score. We now are under 3 minutes to go here in this game. Sabrina to Lakeisha. Lakeisha from just inside the arc misses. Caitlin with the rebound. And again, as we mentioned, so good to see her back on the court. They've called a timeout on the court. Wildcats have. We'll keep it here. 37-18 with 2:37 to go here in this contest. A little slow in the scoring department here in the second half.
And that's expected, Joe, because when you play a team like Westlake Louise that slows the tempo down, games are usually low scoring here. And Coach Fino has played Westlake Louise and Coach Cromer for a pretty long time now, so she knows what to expect. And as you can see, during the defense, the Lady Wildcat defense, it's all about executing the half-court offense. And for the most part, I think they've done that here. They've gotten a few easy layups, missed a few shots here. But in return, the Lady Panthers have come back with a pressure defense, and then here in the fourth quarter with the pressure defense and a trap.
Yeah, you talk about both coaches knowing each other. Both these coaches are tenured at their school, and they have built some very solid programs in the girl basketball world here in the Rio Grande Valley.
Yeah, absolutely. We're talking about the Lady Panthers vying for their, seventh straight district championship. They'd like to get back into the Sweet 16 or hoping to make another deep playoff run. For the Lady Wildcats, it's about getting back into the playoffs after missing for the last couple of years.
And they've got a good squad to do it this year. They're 3-1 in district play. Their only loss again to Edinburgh High. They played some really good basketball here in this school year. So we're going to get back to live action as they come out of the timeout. So here comes Jamie with the inbound pass. Gets it to Catherine Cadriel. Cadriel back to Tanguma. Jada with some tough defense. They're going to say off the tap of Jada. Jada with some hands in there. Alexa comes away with a big turnover and takes it to the rack. And Alexis with her first field goal of the second half now has 5 points tonight as she extends the lead 39-18 with 2:15 to go in the ball game. Janie Martinez coming back onto the court for the Lady Wildcats as Catherine Cadriel will take a breather. Once again, the score is 39-18. Lady Panthers leading this one. 2:15 to go in the ball game. Aubrey has it. She gets it to Jamie. Jamie being double teamed. Jada with some tough defense. She gets it to go off the leg of Jamie Tanguma, so it's going to be Lady Panther basketball. 2:03 left in the contest. Jada to Alexa. Alexa to Kirsten. Now we are officially under 2 minutes left in this ball game. Alexa gets it to Kirsten. Kirsten to Jada. All the way across the court to Kirsten. They're going to slow it down. Aaliyah from 6 feet. That one misses. and it is rebound by Saucedo. Saucedo gets it to Jamie. Jamie with the shot, misses, and a good rebound there by Martinez. Jamie, 16-foot jumper, that one off the front iron, and Alexa with the rebound. Finds Kirsten hustling down the court. Kirsten off to Aaliyah, and Aaliyah with the easy bucket. Her 4th point of the second half, 16th point of the night. 41-18 is your score. 1:10 to go in the ball game. Adame, 12-footer, that one goes. Adame now has 10 points tonight. Timeout called on the court. 1:02 left in the ball game. Lady Panthers call a timeout. They lead 41-20. We know that timeout is called because they're going to make some substitutions. They want to get some of the ladies that don't get much playing time to get on the court, because as Mike was alluding to, they are looking to make another deep playoff run after being knocked out in the second round last year. So with that mindset, they want to make sure that all of their players have some good experience on the court. 41-20 is the score. Lady Panthers are leading this one. They look to improve to 5-0 here in district play. And if the score holds true, the Lady Wildcats will drop to 3-2 in district play here in the first round of 31-6A action. Lady Panthers are already on the court. Here come the Lady Wildcats onto the court. Alexa will inbound the pass. Clock will start. We are now officially under 1 minute to go in the ball game. Perez with the basketball. Jada gets it to Araceli. Araceli underneath to Danny. Danny misses, and Tanguma with the rebound. Tanguma with a little stutter step. She loses the basketball. Perez with some tough defense, but Tanguma able to get it right back. Here comes Saucedo, gonna drive to the lane. That one is blocked by Araceli. Araceli gets it back. Jada Lopez with the basketball. Perez down the court, gets it off the glass. That one does not go. And Jada with the rebound. She gets the basket to go. And now Jada has 7 points tonight. 43-20 with less than 20 seconds to go here in the ball game. Adame with the basketball. Gets it to Saucedo. Saucedo underneath the basket, outside to Tanguma. Tanguma from three-point land. That one a little too strong. Underneath is Martinez. Adame with a 16-footer. That one a little too strong. And that one taken at the buzzer is missed. So the buzzer sounds and the score is final. The final score in tonight's contest. It is the Lady Panthers 43, the Lady Wildcats 20. Coach Fino and her Lady Wildcats improved to 5-0 in district play. Coach Cromer and the Lady Wildcats dropped to 3-2 in district play. Of course, the Lady Wildcats want to keep their playoff hopes alive, and that they do. Good game here tonight by both squads. And once again, the final score, the Lady Panthers 43, Lady Wildcats 20. We're going to throw it down to the court to Mike Gonzalez as he's got the coach of the winning team, the Lady Panthers, Coach Fino.
All right, Coach, congratulations. You guys improved to 5-0 in District 32-6A. You guys are vying for a 7th straight district championship. It all starts with defense.
Yes, sir, absolutely. You know, and I think once my kids realized that we need to step up defensively, you know, we didn't have a very good shooting night tonight. We probably went like 5 for like 80, but you know, just like I was telling Coach Cromer right now, I do appreciate that it helped expose some of the things that we definitely need to work on, and you know, we had to step up defensively to get a win tonight, and I'm glad that my kids came through.
And you know what? It all starts with Elia Cantu, the senior. Big night tonight, double figures in scoring. She also rebounded. She also got some steals, block shots. She even had a couple assists. Talk about that.
No, you know, Elia hasn't had a good game in a while. And, you know, our last sister game, I know she was a little bummed out because she only put 2 points on the board, but it's like I told her, everybody zones in on you, mija. Every time you caught the ball last game, it was like, hey, there's Cantu, you know, and they were double and triple teaming her, and her presence on the floor requires the other team to put in a lot of work, you know, and the same thing tonight. I just loved how she came out to attack from the very beginning, and, you know, she was consistent throughout the night, and Aaliyah needed a night like that because Aaliyah's, you know, she's our biggie and our monster for a reason.
All right, Coach, congratulations and best of luck in your next game. Well, that'll wrap it up here from Weslaco East. We thank you all for watching. For KWest Sports, I'm Mike Gonzalez.